doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
Good morning.
Jenny,
Travis.
Extra, a quick question. You've been here before the Super Bowl. Are you a superstitious guy? What do you need and know that you need to be successful this week?
I don't think I'm superstitious. I think I like to live my life a certain way in hopes that I get, good things to happen to me. But I'm not wearing the same underwear every single game or nothing like that.
I know that you congratulated Taylor on the big Grammys night. Has she given you a Super Bowl pep talk?
No, she hasn't. She's focused on entertaining the crowd out in, I think is it Singapore right now, or I think that's in a few weeks. I know she's out in Japan, Tokyo maybe. So she's just working on entertaining them, making sure she's ready for her performances and everything. But the Super Bowl will worry about if she can make it.
I know that you are focused on winning your own ring. Do you know there's an actual bet if you guys get married at the Super Bowl? What do you say to that?
These bets are crazy.
Travis.
Get a tattoo. I've asked a lot of guys in the league already. Yes or no? Do you get a tattoo of Patrick Mahomes' face anywhere on your body for
Patrick Mahomes' face?
For a guaranteed Super Bowl win.
I gotta lose a bet to get something like that,
You wouldn't
man.
do it?
No, I'm not a big tattoo guy.
And real quick,
Travis.
who's the most famous contact in your phone, not in the NFL and not named Taylor Swift?
Man, I got asked this the other day. I'd say Justin Timberlake again, just because he's coming out with a new album. I'm pumped for it.
Do you talk to him? Like often?
He told me in a pack congratulations for getting to the Super Bowl, so we got to bring it home for him.
And then last one. Who's getting a ring first? The Niners or Taylor?
I'm hoping I get this ring on Sunday. I know that.
Travis.
What did
Travis,
the
thoughts?
enemy say to you guys after the AFC Championship game that you think you can still apply to this one?
Man, EB was a special coach here for a long time, man. And he's like my uncle or a father figure in the football world for me. And everybody knows how fired up he can get, and I definitely share that same passion to come into work every single day and to play this game. And one of my favorite coaches of all time. So I think the biggest thing that we could take away from who he was as a player, as a coach, is just his passion and his desire to be ready for every single scenario out there on the field. His football awareness and his understanding of the game was second to none when it comes to football. And I'm hoping for the best for him coming in his near coaching career. But I think who he is as a person is always going to go with me in life.
And when
Travis.
the defense is playing the way that they are, what does that do for you as an offense?
Man, it fuels us with confidence, but we got to start putting up more and more touchdowns as an offense, and knowing that's going to be big playing against the San Fran team is putting up touchdowns instead of field goals, and making sure we make their offense feel the pressure to keep scoring.
Travis, thoughts on Travis?
Yeah, the Eagles, baby. They I'll tell you what, man, the Mexico City crowd playing down there at the Azteca was absolutely unbelievable, man. That experience I'll remember for the rest of my life, and hopefully we get another chance to play down there in the future. The crowd down there was so electric and just so open and warm to the game of football and or American football, and it was an experience that I absolutely enjoyed. I'm pumped that it's coming to Kansas City, man. It'll be right there in my backyard, and I'll be able to have some fun going to all the games. That's a question for Taylor.
Travis, thoughts on the matchup with?
You are a role model, and for your young teammates, they even say that you are the best tight end in history of the NFL, and they want to adapt some of your abilities as a player. What do you have to say about that?
About my teammates thinking that I'm a good tight end, it might be a little biased. We have a lot of fun in the building, so hopefully I won over every teammate that I've ever had. But I think this team's special because of how close we are and how much we support each other.
You are the best tight end in history.
I'm trying to be the best tight end on Sunday. I know that.
Travis, thoughts on?
You shot your shot for Taylor on your podcast. Did you ever think in a million years all this would come?
Never thought it would have landed. I didn't even think it would have landed. I would have got a response from it.
And how great is it that,
We're here and we're all happy. I know that.
Travis.
I mean, just different people, different players, different coaching staff on both sides, really. So it's not only are they seeing something different, but we're seeing something different. One of our corners is over there playing, and it looks to seem that he's liking it over there a little bit more. So hopefully we can get this win and make him miss Kansas City just a little bit.
Travis, what have you learned about yourself since the start of this whirlwind romance amid this heightened fame?
Being worldwide is way different than just being famous in Kansas City.
Is there anything that you still haven't quite gotten the grasp on, you're still getting used to?
No, I got it all. I got it all figured out, I think.
Travis, thoughts on the matchup with
This Super Bowl week, how do you stay so grounded? You seem so composed.
I just love it. I love it. I love seeing my teammates get to show their personalities, get to tell their stories. It's coming up here is a once in a lifetime experience that I've been able to go through a few times, and I guess I'm just comfortable in the atmosphere and in the chaos that goes around us, and you just got to embrace it. The more you fight it, the more pissed off you might get, or more negative you might start thinking. I'm a guy that likes to think about things a positive way, and you know what? For a week, why not go through all this craziness and showcase my story, my family, and everybody that has got me to this point.
Travis, thoughts on the match?
Man, talk about some of the wrestlers you and Jason used to emulate. What moves you did on each other? What got people hurt the most?
I got power bombed through my living room floor as a kid, and we broke the wooden floor, and then we just slid the couch over it so that our parents wouldn't know. My mom was vacuuming like 2 weeks later and figured it out, and sure enough, we got in trouble for it. But yeah, growing up in the '90s as a boy, I feel like you had no choice but to emulate wrestlers on the playground, at recess, in the living room, in the backyard. It was everybody, but for me and my brother, it was probably Stone Cold and The Rock.
Travis, thoughts
Talking
on
about Super Bowl, you said that this is the one that you want, the most anxious that you are to win. Why is that, and what have you learned about the previous ones?
Well, I learned how to lose one, and I learned how to win two. So I've developed an understanding of the entire grand scheme of things. And I just this team specifically is special to me. I think we've gone through a lot of ups and downs. A lot of guys have been challenged to step up in big moments, and they have. And you just love to see that. You want it that much more for a guy when people are counting him out, and he finds a way to persevere through that. And this team is as special as a team that I've ever been on, and it just makes you want it that much more because we're in the moment.
Travis, thoughts on
Quantify as a dynasty across all sports. Like, how many championships quantify as a dynasty?
I couldn't even tell you. That's a great question. I would say you get 3. I think 3 is a lucky number. One is anybody can be one and done. I think 2 is special, but 3 is when you solidify yourself as a dynasty for sure.
How much of a catalyst is Patrick with that? You've seen pre-Mahomes, post-Mahomes, playoff Mahomes.
Oh, he is the catalyst. He's the reason why we're here and why we're able to keep coming back to back. And honestly, he just gives his team a certain sense of urgency and confidence that we can go and get it. And that goes a long way.
Travis, thoughts on Warner and Greenlaw and just that matchup, man, and thoughts overall on those
Greenlaw's he's a dog, man. He's unbelievable. Every single time we play against him, he gets me quite a bit of times, and I know I'm definitely going to be put in some situations for some one-on-one matchups against him. The biggest thing is that their entire defense they're a smart defense. They understand what the possibilities are and kind of how you want to attack them. And with that being said, man, it's going to take a lot of good hard work this week to get the timing down and get the alertness down for everybody so that we're all on the same page.
Do you know the boxer Caleb Plant? Do you know the boxer Caleb Plant? You ever been told you look like him?
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I've definitely heard that one before.
And lastly,
that
man,
one and Jonas Valanciunas.
And lastly, man, just George Kittle.
Your dedication to football is pretty clear. It's not waned as your profile's grown. You've got more opportunities outside of football. Is that something for you that comes naturally? Is it something you're conscious of? How do you approach that?
I've been conscious of that since I've been in the league. I think the one thing about the NFL is it's historically short-lived. You have to find another career after this, and I didn't want to wait until the end of my career to start finding out what I want to do after football, and sure enough, it's always been on my mind and trying to find something I love, maybe not as much as football because I love competing and I found just a desire for this game, but find something that I enjoy doing outside of the game, and that's always been the focus is getting myself outside of the face mask, out from under the helmet, and into whatever fields that I can get into to try and figure out what I'm going to do after football.
Travis, you faced a lot of adversity throughout this entire season, maybe the most you ever have. That's kind of a lot of prognosticators doubting you all. Do you feel like that's made you battle tested, ready for moments exactly like these?
100%, man. I think the ups and downs throughout this season has made this team a lot closer and want to play that much harder for us.
Travis, when Patrick came into the league, he came into a team that was already successful and set up for success. Do you think he would have come a little time ago, regardless of where he landed, even if he landed?
He's a once-in-a-lifetime player, man. When you put that guy on a team, he naturally makes everybody better. So I got confidence he would have been Pat Mahomes no matter where he ended up. But the Pat Mahomes Andy Reid special is unique and definitely one for the ages. How happy I make my family on game days. I wish there was a camera in the suite or on my family every single time I scored or every time we won a big game. Seeing their excitement, seeing my brother against the Bills go absolutely nuts and show his love for my success. Those are the moments I'm most proud of.
Travis, your mom has been handling media like a pro. How do you think she's been handling it all?
Communications major. Where do you guys think me and my brother get it from? She's a saint. My mother is absolute sweetheart, and you can ask her anything. She's very down to earth, very humble. Will never take the praise. She'll always put it on somebody else, and that's why we love her. And she's just been amazing, and it's been so cool to see everybody appreciate her and accept her the way that she is.
Has she shared any motherly advice with you during this week leading up to the Super Bowl?
No. I just been enjoying seeing her with all these ads and pushing her Super Bowl content. So.
Travis, can you talk about how your hometown of Cleveland has shaped you as a person, and how cool is it for you, that the new Heights pod brings so much attention to Cleveland and all of that?
That's one of the things I'm most proud of as well. Coming from Cleveland Heights, it's a beautiful city. It's a melting pot of all different ethnicities and social classes, and it's really shaped my understanding of accepting people and really, not only that, but enjoying everyone else's cultures growing up. I have so many friends of different races and just, like I said, their family is different social classes and stuff. And it's just given me a good understanding of, who I am and how to accept everybody for who they are. And I can't thank Cleveland Heights enough for that. Outside of that, giving me the desire and the love for life because of how happy I was as a kid. It's just that school system and the community, the families in that community that mean everything to me.
Travis, how would you compare?
How about bringing the spotlight to Cleveland through the New Heights pod, through your Super Bowl appearances, through Taylor, just kind of putting a nice spotlight on your hometown?
Man, I'll tell you what, I loved showcasing Cleveland Heights for what it is, and I couldn't be more proud to be from there to shine light back home. It means everything that Cleveland Heights gets the respect and gets the credit they deserve for what they do for the kids and the families in the community.
Travis, how would you compare?
Go Tigers, baby.
How would you?
Famously made your cookies that we all fell in love with.
Oh, yeah.
Did they make you those cookies?
Not yet, but trust me, they're coming. They always do.
Travis,
never fails.
How would you compare?
Probably may never experience being in your suite. What it's like on game days? Because watching at home,
I don't know. I wish I knew.
But watching at home, I'm sure everyone sees the excitement, how much fun it is in your suite. Can you just give us a glimpse of what it is like when you get picked up?
I'm on the games I'm on the field all the time. I don't know what's going on in the suite. They said it's just good vibes, especially when we're winning. Everybody's excited. Everybody's jumping around, taking shots after touchdowns. It's I heard it's pretty crazy, but yeah.
How would you compare you and George?
It was stanky. I don't got anything planned right now, but I got a few days to think about it.
Travis, how would you compare yours and George Kittle's games? How would you? Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to a complete tight end, I don't know if there's another one in the game right now that's playing at a high level like George Kittle, man. He, from running routes to blocking to what he can do with the ball in his hand, and on top of that, how he catapults his team. He brings everybody around. That's the energy over there in San Fran is George Kittle, and there's a reason why he wears that C on his chest. And it's going to be an honor to go up against him. It's going to be motivating to try and play better than him on Sunday, but it's a team game, and I know that I got a lot of faith and my quarterback and the guys around me to get it done.
Thank you.
On a similar note,